How cute are girls? This is just spray in your eyes. I'm going, a goddess on this earth, and folding a mere man's clothes? Like, this man's clothes. My whole childhood was me just looking at grown-ups going, anyone tell me anything? And then grown-ups are like, why don't you know this? I'm like, I'm 3. Hi guys, welcome to Anniewood episode 140. Oh boy. Look, I'm learning a lot about myself and I am healing my masculine. I'm healing my masculine and I feel like I'm learning more about what my goal is on this earth. And I want to balance the yin and the yang, baby. So we're balancing my masculine and I want to teach the audience out there, some of my male listeners, a little something about the fear that we feel. And I think everyone's scared. And I think I'm just tapping into that. And I want to be able to talk to you guys about that and enjoy. Who the doesn't notice that there's a fucking show going on?
It's Argus.
Argus. I'm going to fucking walk right into your show next time. Just kidding. I love you, Argus. How you doing? I love you. It's Argus. Can you just come show your face real quick? Just come in here.
Who's listening to you.
Oh, really? Well, come put your face on here real quick. This is my intro. I got mad at Argus. He doesn't even know. Sit down for a second. I'm doing my intro. Guys, I just got mad at the king of comedy. What do you call yourself? Would you call it? The prince of comedy?
The Will Rogers of the comedy store.
Oh, Lord Hamilton's fine.
Lord Hamilton. Argus? This is going to be a long... Can we put this in the intro, though?
It so happens that 5 minutes ago, I was texting some friends in South Carolina.
Love South Carolina.
I'm trying to kind of get back together with my college girlfriend. And
okay.
One of her friends
She's
I was
still
texting
kicking?
with, and she says, I got to go. Annie's on in 5 minutes.
Oh, I
went,
love it.
Annie Lederman? She said, yeah. I said, 3 and 4 weekends ago, we were back to back in the main room.
I know. I love going after you. Argus is a legend, a gem. Legend feels kind of ageist.
Well, I appreciate that.
Legend feels ageist.
But there's nothing like the comedy scene.
Oh, it's the best place on earth. And I love how you celebrate it. You go on. You just make the room so good. You swing your jacket around. It's so good. You give props to everyone. It's the best.
They cheer. The kids, I'm so happy that millennials turned out to be just like their parent baby boomers.
Yeah.
Because the parent baby boomers launched the comedy craze in the late 70s and all through the 80s.
Yeah.
But starting in
it's Gen Z now.
Yeah.
Millennials were 40.
I've started asking. No, I know.
My eggs are dried up, babe.
Well, that was your chance to replicate, right? But I've been polling the crowd, and about maybe there's 25 to 40 Gen Zs in every packed main room now.
Yeah.
So they're turning 21.
Yeah, it's coming. I know. It's cute. It's very cute.
And they're hip. They're onto things.
No, and you crush every time. It's like so impressive, and it's so fun to go after you, and you make the room so fun. And so cool. And I was mad at you and you didn't even notice.
Well, you know what? What I'd like your podcast viewers to know is that you can Google the history of the Comedy Store Showtime special.
Yeah.
And you are interviewed by Mike Binder.
Yeah, the Showtime.
Annie just sparkles in that thing. I mean, sparkles.
Check out the Comedy Store documentary, guys.
Yeah, it's on Showtime.
The fourth episode's the cutest one, if you ask me.
The fourth episode. Yeah, you cost a lot of comics some airtime.
No, that's right. That's right, baby.
That's how good you were. But Mike Binder was very, very proud of you and the way you did that.
That was really fun. He put it together a really cute thing. I was so honored. I love being a part of the Comedy Store. It's the best. I was basically just talking, this is actually a week before, but on the next week's episode. But I'm kind of like really getting in touch with all my gratitude. Like I can't believe I'm a part of this beautiful place.
Gratitude's a good angle to keep.
But
do they know all about why?
Yes. It keeps coming back. If you work it, you work it. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Amen.
I know, but I do wish we did Coke together. I would be really grateful for that.
But now I go to AA and CA so I can enjoy LA without the DA. we both know we would have had a lot of fun at 6 in the morning.
Wouldn't we have had a good time? And so you're gonna get back
right when the liquor stores open back up.
Oh my God. I never slept. But anyway, guys, also don't sleep on these shows coming up. You can see me August 5th at Unhinged. Me and Joy Yang Summers have a show called Zhao Yang Summers, I forgot her name. Me and Zhao Yang Summers have a show at the Ice House called Unhinged where we are going to set people up on dates and we're going to make people find love because let's be honest, the incels are not banging and our world is going to end. So we are going to do our part to get people together, to get them porking, to get these babies popping out, and to keep our civilization going. Not that it's that important, but it is. So come save the world with us August 5th at the Ice House. Then I'm going to be at the Desert Ridge Improv August 7th through 9th. I'm also going to be at the Rialto Theater in Tucson, Arizona, August 10th. Bakersfield, California, August 23rd. Anniewood and Friends here at the Comedy Store. We'll have Argus on that one. August 26th. Come see us. And then St. Louis, Missouri, Funny Bone, September 12th through 13th. Calgary, Canada, September 25th through 27th. Seattle, Washington, I love you. I can't wait to see you again. October 3rd through 4th. Point Pleasant, New Jersey, coming home, October 17th through 18th. New Orleans, Skankfest, baby, November. And then in January, I'm going to be in Texas. Come see me, AnnieLederman.com/shows. You know I love to perform for you. Thanks for dropping in, Argus.
How long did you have to stand in line to get your real ID to fly all over the place?
I got my real ID so long ago. I don't know when. I didn't even know what happened.
Can
It just
you get
somehow
it online?
You can't get it online, but I also have my passport. These people that are worrying about their real ID, I go, can you live a little and have some respect for yourself and think maybe you might leave the country at some point?
Well, now that I'm trying to get back together with my girlfriend, I've got to get a real ID.
You don't have a passport?
Not yet. Oh, yeah, I have a 40-year-old passport.
Oh,
Is
my
it still good?
God. Your passport's a millennial.
Yeah.
All right, guys, enjoy the episode.
Welcome to Anniewood.
Hi, guys. It's me, Annie Lederman. I think I'm going to change my last name to Leaperman because your girl's quantum leaping, babe. I'm on another planet, okay? And it's not Jupiter anymore where I worry like a Jewish person anymore. That was a Todd joke. I was talking about one of my Jewish friends. I go, what planet should I? He goes, Jupiter. I got a quarter of it in me. I got that anxiety. I got that Holocaust anxiety inside me. It is funny when I'm talking to my Jewish friends and they're like, why am I always freaking out? I'm like, I don't know. You're probably like worried about trains and showers and I don't know. Anytime someone flattens their hand, I don't know. But okay, your girl's back. I'm ascending. Everything's going great. I had 2 of the worst cluster headaches of my life in the past week. And I'm grateful for them, and I actually mean it. I actually mean that I'm grateful for them, and I think I may have gotten rid of them. What do you think, Randy? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that looks like a yes. That's great. They're gone? He is starting to be annoying again, so I do think he thinks the cluster headaches are gone, because he has suspended all annoying behaviors since I had my cluster headaches. He has, he doesn't cry, he doesn't whine. In the morning when I'm hurting, he waits until I'm better. And then I have a new thing where I take him outside in our little courtyard in our apartment complex because I don't own a house yet, but maybe I do because there's no time. So I probably have a really big mansion right now somewhere else. And we'll be leaping to that one next. But so I'm laying I bring Randy out to this little field and he runs around. And I just got the instinct 3 days ago to just lay on the hot concrete. And I have been laying outside in the hot concrete. My neighbors think I'm a psycho. I don't give a shit. I'm in Venice. I look homeless anyway. There's already other people on the concrete. I've given them their own spot. I'm a little hidden away. I don't go out to like the homeless part of the concrete, but I'm starting to notice I'm starting to be nice to homeless people again. Not that I was mean to them, but I was trying to vibrate too high to see them. And it wasn't working. I would walk by them and be like, Randy, vibrate higher. We don't see them. And now I'm like, all right. That's me. That's me down there. That's all of us. That could be me. That could be me lying there with chapped ass lips, bleeding lips. She give him a 20 or some chapstick. I'm going to be honest. I would rather give chapstick. I think chapstick's what the man needed more than $20. But anyway, it's another story. There's just something that cheapens giving $20 to a homeless person when you tell another soul. You got to keep it to yourself, but it's so hard to not tell people. Because you want to tell everyone. You want to be like, guess what I did? I saw myself and a homeless person. I gave him $20. Felt like I was handing myself $20. And then I pulled my pants up over my own little ass crack, my little chapped ass crack. Okay? But so I've been laying down in the concrete and it feels like it's absorbing and it's so hot and it feels like it's absorbing all of my headaches. And I think I run very hot and I thought I didn't need heat, but I think I need heat. And I think this is all full circle stuff for me. So I always thought I needed to cool down. I think I just need to get hotter. And I mean that in every way. I do mean that in every way. But yeah, it's been a kind of a crazy time. The headaches were insane. But then last night I did, Randy, what's happening, bub?
Wait, so you think you got rid of your headaches by laying down on the concrete?
I don't think I got rid of them from that, but I think the concrete absorbed some of the pain out of the headache. And I don't know how to explain this, but there's got to be someone that relates to this. There's got to be someone that knows what I'm talking about. Patrick shaved his beard. It's weird when people shave their beard.
Yeah.
It takes some adjusting, and then by the time you're adjusted to it, their beard's back.
Yeah.
So it's very, do you regret it or you like it?
No.
You want to see your face every once in a while?
Yeah. It's
You're going to grow it right back though?
I don't think so. I'll keep shaving.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you go through a breakup?
No, I did not. No, but when you shed the weight, it's like good to see how fat your face is, and so it like, at least with mine, my weight grows in my face. So when I
So you want to watch you want to see it
You're
all
just shedding weight,
dissolve.
bud.
kind of, yeah, honestly, yeah.
Well, he's doing hot yoga, and hot yoga will thin your ass out. But then didn't we eat like shit right after hot yoga the other day?
No, that was before I started.
Oh, it was
doing
before.
Yoga. Yeah.
No. We had nachos, chicken wings, and something else, and that was when you were already doing hot yoga, because you've already been
Might have
spritzing
been.
and sweating. Were you just
Yeah, I
regular?
mean, I'm
sweating?
still not. I mean, I'll have some days where it's kind of rough, but it's slowing
I'm
down.
not judging.
Slowing down. Bullshit, dude.
I don't judge anymore.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, it's funny though. Oh, I wanted to tell Lee. So before you got here, Lee was being negative and
I'm
not
Jewish.
believing. Are you full Jew?
Half.
Half. It's enough. I got a
Well,
quarter of
and-
me and my whole face hurts.
And it's on the mother's side, so it's real. Yeah.
See, mine's father's side, but he's
Yeah. My mom grew up full Jew.
really.
Yeah.
So she's just
So, yeah, it's a nightmare.
worrying all the time. Is she calling her boy all the time?
Yeah.
But you're like a little blondie too, so you look like a little goy.
I know. Jewish, Irish father.
Irish father.
I
And
look
did we
just
like
like
your dad?
him. He was
Did
gone.
he Irish goodbye?
I never had him. He Irish goodbye young.
He Irish goodbye. Oh my God, you got the ultimate Irish goodbye.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why you get along with women, but you're very annoyed with us too.
100%.
You're always a little mad at me, and I think I like it. So pissed at me. I'm like, and then last night I wanted him to do me a favor, and he was editing my podcast, and I was like, "Oh, you're already mad at me because you're editing my podcast." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, bitch." Getting in the way of greatness is don't do this favor for me. But so I wanted to remind you, so I haven't told you this, so this is a memory of mine. My brother had a friend in high school, twin friends. They're still friends, the Goldsteins, and one's Mike and one's Lee. And Mike is like really happy and fun, and Lee is a downer, so they call him Lee Miserable. And you were very Lee Miserable today. Isn't that so fun? Isn't that the best nickname you've ever heard? And my brother's a bad nickname giver, so I can't imagine he's the one that came up with that. My brother had a bong that had an American flag on it, and it was named Flaggy. Like my brother just names things like Snake. If it's a snake, it's like Snakey.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't.
What was the nickname he gave you?
Oh, my brother's called me Annie Fanny Poops in her panties
Why?
because I used to shit my pants. Do you want to hear more about it? Because it's related.
Yeah.
Wait, you shit.
When I was a kid, it hurt to shit for some reason. I don't know why. The poop was hard. I was probably like allergic to milk. Mom. I was allergic to my mom's tits. And I seen him recently, still allergic. Still don't care for a suckle. No, we love my mom. We love her. We're learning through my mom's inadequacies what is inadequate in me. I'm seeing the mirror of the bitch that my mother is. She's a bitch, but it's the same type of bitch I am. It's the same type of bitch. I can complain, but she's the same bitch that I am. And I had an epiphany about that in the shower. We'll get to that in a second. Speaking of my mom's nude breasts. But anyway, when I was a kid, it hurt to poop. I didn't want to poop. I hid. I held it in. Okay, so I come into the world with an instinct to hold in a natural thing. And then it can hurt way worse. And then my ass is bleeding and shit. I'm just like in
Jeez.
pain. Yeah, I was a kid with a bloody asshole. You asked. And look at me now, still dressed like a child. I put this outfit on. I said, turning 42 in a week. Let's go, bitch. Let's go, bitch. Watch me stay dressed like this till I fucking die.
About to hold in my poop.
Listen, Lee is clenching his asshole right now. He's squeezing the cacas in that booty hole. That half-Jew booty hole. I just added it to you. I don't know. I made it to be you.
How old were you until you stopped pooping your pants?
I think I was like 4. This is actually also related to what I want to talk about. This is so fun. Guys, channeling. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So I was like 4 when a doctor, this is how it stopped. And my mom gave me a laxative, by the way, and sent me to nursery school. And I remember the laxatives look like the little like sprinkles, the brown ones that used to be called something racist, I think.
Jimmy's.
But isn't that racist?
I think so, yeah.
And it is. And I also have to talk about race in a second.
We still call them that in around Boston.
Yeah, you're racist.
Yeah,
Boston,
yeah.
you're racist people.
Yeah.
Beantown, Beanertown, we get it. We know what you're doing. We know what you're up to. I remember saying that once when I was drunk with my brother before I quit drinking. I was like, because I lived in New Mexico, I live in the real Beantown. He was like, stop. I was like screaming it. I thought I was being so funny. It was before I was on TV. Once I got on Chelsea Lately, everyone thought I was hilarious. But my family before that was like, shut the fuck up.
laxative.
Okay, so my mom gives me this laxative. She sends me to nursery school, and I apparently diarrheaed all over the carpet. And they said that I would not be allowed back if they didn't fix it. So then they clogged me back up. And then a doctor, this is what stopped it. A doctor went, Annie, when the poopy knocks, let it out. That's how neglected I was. That's how neglected I was. Someone just said, push it out.
Yeah.
No one had just thought maybe we just teach her how to shit. I'm like, they're pulling me out of closets, screaming at me, yelling at me because I shit my pants. All they had to say was just push it out. I mean, I was just, my whole childhood was me just looking at grown-ups going,
What do I do?
anyone tell me anything? And then grown-ups were like, why don't you know this? I'm like, I'm 3. But so they go. Oh God, there's so many. Okay, remember race?
Yeah.
Because race is related to this.
Okay.
Okay, and I want you guys to get nervous.
I'm writing it down.
I want you guys to get nervous. Because we're going to have a real conversation. I want them to be nervous. This is live streamed. No edits. Okay, and then also my dad. Okay, so in my biggest cluster headache, I called my parents. So the night before, I had gone to a breath work thing with a bunch of girls, and we had this nice positive night. And then I got on the phone with my friend. I was folding a bunch of clothes, and they were all Todd's clothes, and I was getting fucking pissed. I was like, Todd's out of the country. I'm folding his fucking clothes. I'm going, a goddess on this earth, I'm folding a mere man's clothes? Like, this man's clothes. He's the man I love, but I'm folding his clothes, and I'm starting to think of like, women are just supposed to do this fucking shit. We're just supposed to be folding men's clothes. And I'm getting so fucking mad. You know, I'm getting my period. I'm going like, I'm gonna have to be shoving tampons up my pussy. I'm gonna have to be doing all this shit, trying not to have blood everywhere, cramps, feeling bad, miserable. And I'm still folding. God forbid I have kids. I mean, everything's torn open. I'm still folding the clothes of a man. Interesting. Very interesting. So I'm getting really fucking pissed. I'm never mad at Todd, but I'm just getting really fucking pissed. I'm talking on the phone with my friend Lizzie. I'm screaming. I'm like, fucking men. Like, I'm getting so mad. I can feel the cluster headache like go ding. You're going to get fucked tomorrow. I'm not even kidding. I heard it turn on and go like, good luck in the morning. And I was like, uh-oh. But it was too late. So I was like venting. And this is something I used to think was healthy. You just scream out how you feel. But it is if you do it in the right way. But I was like a victim of it. I was like just pissed at men. I was like, you fucking scumbag. You know, so mad. And I knew I would be punished. And my friend was being nice. She was like, no, vent. I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to be doing this. This is not good. And I wake up in the morning, worst headache I've had yet, this whole cluster cycle. It was 9 hours of this, just absolute excruciating pain. So all I can really do in these times is my best to like crawl to get water. I mean, Randy is an angel other than not being able to use these long ass paws to just get me 1 cup of water. 1 cup, Randy, not 1 cup. I'm looking at him like, Randy, please get me a cup of water. Let me guess, a man?
Yeah.
Let me guess. Not a woman interrupting. Who is this barking at my dog, causing more problems? I like him. Dan, we're recording in here. Do you know what that is? No, do you know what recording is? Have you ever done a fucking button? I'm just kidding. I'm teasing Dan. I'm joking. Come in here so we can have eye
No,
contact.
we're just in here man-hating.
Dan, it was just a joke because we were doing man-hating. It wasn't real. Dan,
He's fine.
don't worry. I've sent him love and light. We'll be fine. I flooded him with light. I know how to do this stuff now. Okay, so keep calling me a dork. Sending you love and light for that one. Now, okay, so and I'll blast your negativity right out of here. You'll be in hot yoga tomorrow and you'll go, Annie Lederman's the best. And I go, where did that come from? Because I sent you light, bitch. I sent you light. Okay. So, man-hating. Hard not to. And getting mad, get this headache, call my dad. And I just go to, my dad does a lot of men's work. He's in a men's group. So I go, Dad, tell me good things about men because I fucking hate you guys right now. And I'm crying and I'm miserable. And I can't really look at him, but I have like the phone, like it's still FaceTime just in case I can look at him. And it's like, here, I'm like, just tell me like good things about men. I'm like hurting. And he was trying to talk about like how protective men are, but he started getting all like caught up in his own like guilt of feeling like he didn't protect me enough. So he was kind of getting distracted and not being able to answer. So then I was like, all right, let's just change the subject. I was like, just tell me childhood memories, your favorite childhood memories of me. And so he was just like going through all these childhood memories of me and it was so cute. And it was just like things I'd heard before and then things like I'd never heard. He said that when I was 11, I went over during Christmas and I just hugged the Christmas tree. He was like, it was so cute, just hugged the entire tree. Like, just like little things that are like in his memory. And it's just cute to see the things that he remembers. And then he told me that, and I'd heard this story a lot. So this is related to my pooping myself all the time. Because I would hold it in until like it had to come out. And then sometimes you got to kick a nugget down the aisle of an airplane. And that's where we get to this story. So just these hard turds would just roll out of my little oshbagoshes. And so I have a twin brother, if you guys don't know. And my dad said he would get up. He would take Sudafed for his like sinuses on the plane. And then he would drink a Bloody Mary. So he'd be like wasted. And he would just leave the 3 kids to my mom. He's such a asshole. But we love men. And but we do love men. Actually, we do love men. I said that sarcastically, but we do love men. This is getting to a full circle situation here. So Brian Bulger just pops his head in. I take out a gun. But anyway, so he's telling me the story about, so he's wasted on the plane. I didn't know that part. And he said, my mom must have been off with Max. Like Max was running down the aisle. He said when Max came back to him, he was missing a shoe and had no shirt. He's like, I don't know what the hell happened to your brother. And then I had taken a shit in my pants and then thought I was going to get away with just kicking the turd out like in the aisle. But my dad saw it, and then he took my 7-Up, which I didn't know. Getting free soda as a kid is exciting. You don't always get soda, so I was like very excited about my 7-Up. And he took my fucking 7-Up. This was actually a true betrayal. And he put my turd into the 7-Up, and I got another 7-Up. But there was like the moments between the turd being in there and my new 7-Up. I was so mad at my dad. So he goes, are we going to do this shot? Okay.
No, I was just checking it.
No, I was just curious because I was like, we could do the whole shot, could just be my hand.
I'm not live
No, it's
switching.
fine. We could, where I'm like explaining his turd.
I'm not live switching.
No, it's fine.
Relax.
No, I'm just telling you, it's okay if you want to do that.
Yeah, I do.
I'm zen about this. This is, you know what this is? This is my set last night that didn't get filmed. This is I called $1 million set. I had 1,000 things that could have been clipped out, but
Yeah.
I had to put my phone up.
Yeah, you're still mad
and
at
you
me.
can't, no, I'm not mad at you. I'm definitely not mad at you. And it's going to get us cameras in the OR, I promise. But you have to like, there's no cameras in the original room. So there's like a thing that you're supposed to be able to put your cell phone on, but you like can't, you have to lean it back. So it's definitely just getting the ceiling. I mean, it's, so I just filmed, I thought I filmed this.
No, I should have come up and helped you put your phone up. I definitely should.
Thank you
have
for
done
accepting
that.
responsibility for making such
I
a strong
apologize
change
for
in the
that.
Comedy Store because we will be having cameras in that room because there's magic that happens in that room and they think it's because there isn't cameras, but I'm like, why don't we just sell every show out? Why don't we do this? Why don't we go downstream with everything good that's happening
All right, let's
in
not
comedy?
get into this.
You can edit it out if you want, but I don't think you should. And why don't we just all succeed? What if we just did that? Not a bad idea. And
we're
I think I
trying.
will be having a beautiful conversation with a wonderful man. He's about yay high. And
All right. So you have the turd. So you have.
everything I'm saying is good. I don't know how you're taking this as an Annie. Because everything I'm saying is actually very good. And we will be
you have the
curing
turd,
some problems at the Comedy Store.
You have the turd and the 7-Up.
Okay, so I got the turd and the 7-Up, and my dad's reminding me of this story, and now I find out he's wasted, so that's even funnier, that my dad was just drunk as shit. And like, he handed it to the stewardess, and he goes, "This is exactly what you think it is," and just gave him like a little floater in the 7-Up. And so it was cute. I just got to like this bonding time with my dad, and then he goes, "You know, Annie, no matter how I talked to you when you were little, you were always my girl." And I was like, "I know, Dad." And then we had this really honest, like, forgiveness session, and it was so sweet. It was just really good. I mean, we've had those before, but this was like a really good one. I was just like hurting so much that it just felt really raw and good. And it was just very nice. And then I asked my mom if she thought I should have kids, and she said, well, she said, you know, when I was growing up, I was programmed to think that kids would like fulfill you. And she goes, "They don't." And I went, "Oh, okay." And she went, "Really? They're just people that grow up in a house with you." And I was like, it was actually cute how she said it. It wasn't like as bad as it sounds, but I was like a little bit like, oh, I thought she was gonna be like, yes. But she was like, but I was doing less than you. She's like, you're doing something like on a bigger scheme or whatever. I mean, my mom would be very happy if I had kids. She's not a pressure-y lady. But then, so I also had a thing with my mom where she, and I talked about this on the podcast before, so if there's new listeners, this is for you, and old listeners, this is a refresher. But my mom is like very talented at art, and she gave me that gift and that ability. But she will not ever compliment my artwork. It's like like a block. It's like funny. Like we laugh about it because it's psychotic. So my mom was like, "Oh, I've been doodling. Do you want to see one of my drawings?" And I was like, "Sure." So, and mind you, I'm like crying. I'm in hell. And I see her drawing. I go, "Mom, it's like really beautiful. That's so nice." And she goes, "Thanks." And I go, "Did that feel good when I told you that?" She said, "Yeah." And I go, "Okay, now you got to do that to me." And she was like, "Oh, Annie, I'm just kidding when I don't tell you." And I'm like, "No, but I'm just telling you, like, it would feel really good if you told me you liked my art." And she was like, "I say nice things. You never hear it." And I'm like, "No, you just have a thing." Because one time she came out of a meditation. She's like, "I think my ego gets in the way of me, like, telling you I like your art." So like, I know she's acknowledged it before, so I'm just like, whatever. She don't want to talk about it. It's fine. And then I was thinking in the shower today I was like, what I want to say to my mom is like, in those moments where you're resisting fully loving me with like every fiber of your being, just gushing, like, cause it's so intense and you're like scared of it, like just surrender to that and give me all of that love. And I won't like disappear on you. And then I had an epiphany with that where I was like, that's actually what I need to be saying to myself and to my inner child. And that's what I need to be doing for myself. It'd be nice if my mom did it too, but I'm not gonna be a bitch about everything. But I realized like that's kind of like that fear that I was talking about last episode is like, there's something about just like really unconditionally loving life and myself and everything that is like really scary. And so I think I like keep negative things to almost like keep me here. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. But anyway, so that was one of the epiphanies. And then
Are you circling back to race? You told us to.
Oh, we're coming back to race.
Okay.
We're racing back to race.
I'm excited.
So with my like man-hatery things that I'm healing, and this is my masculine side where my headaches are, so we know that's what it is. Also, I'm contemplating motherhood, and I'm kind of like too scared to even say that I want kids right now yet, but I think that's maybe what we're circling around here. And those kids are going to be black. Sorry, Todd. No. And that's where we get to race. No. No. No, but our embryos are boys, and I think I don't want boys. I think if my embryos were girls, I would maybe be more wanting to have kids. Not that I couldn't get pregnant on my own now, but like I just...
Can you choose that?
Well, I'm not doing fucking embryos again. It's just they all ended up being boys.
Oh.
So I have 4 boy embryos, and I'm like, cute.
Maybe that's what you're meant. Maybe that's what you need to heal.
No, but I think it is what I do need to heal. And it's not like I don't look at Whitney's son and go like, or my nephews and be like, they're not the most beautiful things. But I'm slightly obsessed with my nieces. Slightly. And maybe that's just narcissism because they look exactly like me. But also I could have a girl, like who knows? But I just was like, oh, maybe this is like what this is all about. And then also denying my femininity, using my masculine side, because let's be real, we can edit it out. I'm a little dykey, okay? We can bleep. I'm a little dykey. We know that, right? I'm a little masculine. I'm a little alpha. But that's like this side kind of protecting the feminine side. So I'm like, what's more feminine than having kids? Being a mom, I don't want to say it. I'm not even ready to say it. I'm not even ready to say it.
Do you think you'll ever be ready to say it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then maybe I'll retract it really fast. But I was like thinking that it's been like, it comes up in I remember I did DMT in my old apartment with my like crackhead ex-boyfriend who like, he was addicted to, he had been on pills and then he was on Suboxone and then he got addicted to Kratom, which is so dark. Because Kratom is just like, and he had the powder. So like I would clean the house. Like I was the housemaker, which was like how this happened. How this man forced me to trad wife. I don't know how that happened. It was very hard for me. Let's just say I was tread wife when I was treading the out of that relationship. But so the powder everywhere, and we lived like in the living room on the couch. It was a nightmare. There was a mattress on the floor. It was like such a cracked and pizza boxes everywhere. It was a fucking nightmare. We did DMT together, and that was a very like a fire relationship. Not good. Very healing for me in a lot of ways, but like not. Like when I try to talk to that guy now, I'm like, like the words go here and then fall to the ground. My words will not even reach his face. I'm always like, we are not on the same vibration anymore. We don't do the same kratom anymore. And so, but when I was with him, we smoked DMT out of like a crack pipe, which is so fun, the lean in of the crack pipe. And I remember like coming back from this like weird kaleidoscope, and then I would start thinking about things, and I was in this weird shape that's like a square, like a cube, but it had like extra shapes that I can't explain in this dimension. And I kept going to different like sides of it, and then I would say something like, "Oh, my mom would like it here," and then the mother ayahuasca cat lady would break my neck, and I'd be in another, and she'd go, "It's you," and then she'd click me to another side. And then she kept like breaking my neck because I'd be like, oh, I want to bring my friend Lizzie here. I want to bring like Abby here. Like I just kept wanting to bring more people. And she kept cracking my head and being like, it's you, it's you, it's you. It's not anyone else, it's you. And then I had this like overwhelming feeling that I was supposed to be a mother. And then I came to and I said that to this crazy guy. And he's like, oh, I fucking knew you. I'm like literally coming out of this beautiful experience. He's like, I fucking knew you wanted to have fucking kids. And I was like, ew, not with you. I was like, oh no, she didn't say to do it with you. No, ew. Ooh. But so I think that's something that I've been a little bit nervous about, but I also might not do it. So don't be in the comments like you have to, because also everyone, when I ask people, they're like, don't do it. It's very funny how many people are like, do not fucking do this. I'm like, okay. But anyway, so, I'm thinking about masculine, feminine. I'm wanting to be more understanding of like the male experience because we have both of that inside us. And I definitely did some bad shit in a past life. Okay. I was definitely the other side of the coin in a past life because maybe some girl that I was like R-ing killed me on this side of my head or something. And that's why I got these cluster headaches. Listen, I'm into some shit right now. I don't want to be judged over here by my embryos. My boy embryos over here are judging me, judging their woo-woo mother. Interesting. But so, okay, so I'm trying to like figure out this balance and like understand things. And so I went to my friend Dean Larrett is a chiropractor, comedian, and he does do his bits while I'm very vulnerable and in his hands. He's got my head in his hands and neck in his hands when he does show me his clips. It's very scary situation to be in. Like, I guess we're laughing. No, he's funny. He's great. He's awesome. He's the best. He's so sweet. He's incredible. He's helped me, like, I've gone to him a bunch of times. I don't know if it's actually ever, like, gotten rhythm because I think it's more of an emotional thing, but he did, like, a lot of work on me the other day. And then we went on a hike, and then we went to Whole Foods, and he's helping me, like, figure out how to have a less inflammatory diet. And then he was like walking me back to my car to put the groceries in. And he's really old, by the way, too. If you're not, oh God, he's going to watch this. He's not really old. He's 61. But it's not like I'm cheating on Todd. I was like, wait, I just all of a sudden got conscious if it sounded like I'm going on like a day date with this guy. I was like FaceTiming with Todd the whole time. But anyway, so we're like going to put our groceries in. And there's a guy who happens to be black. Okay, but it's nighttime. So you don't even know. You're not really sure. Could be a guy in a mask. You don't know. Could be a white guy in a mask.
Could be ice.
He's coming. Could be ice. Could be ice coming to get another brown person. And okay, so he's coming down, and then Dean kind of like takes the outside of the sidewalk, just being a gentleman, nothing crazy. No one was scared of this guy. He was just being a gentleman. And he goes, okay, go over there to your car, you know. He was being very nice. And I was going to put my groceries away anyway. And then the guy goes, oh, you're scared of a black man? Starts screaming at us. But it was really not like coming from like a racist place or like it was nothing. It was like, he was saying that. And I just kind of like was thinking about it. And I was like, when he's like, oh, you're scared of black men, I want to be like, no, I'm scared of a man. Like, I'm scared of a man. And then I was seeing how like women's fear of men, it's almost like you're accusing like the good guys or whatever of something bad by just being afraid of them. So I'm seeing where there's kind of this like misconnect. It's like everyone needs to like every man and every woman in the world, we all need to go to one collective couples therapy where we can hear each other out. Because I think it's maybe hard for guys to understand like how fucking scared we are of you. Like we're so scared of you. And a lot of us have experiences like because of that have made us scared, like, or we were treated away. It's like, it's not like, we're not trying to be bitches or like reject you or whatever. This is the lost and found of the Comedy Store. This is all of the pepper spray. Okay? Can we see the floor? This is all of the pepper spray. I don't want to actually like dump it.
Actually I tried to make that camera a Randy angle and you can just turn it toward that other camera.
Okay, right here.
Yeah,
This is the people who, all the girls that come here with their pepper spray are cute. Look at their cute little pepper sprays. Okay? That get them confiscated and then forget to take them at the end. So this is not all of them. This is all of the ones that the women forgot to take. We're scared, okay? We're scared of you. And we would like you to protect us and not be mad at us for being scared of you. And I think what I'm trying to like learn is like that you guys are like offended that we're scared of you. So that is what I was thinking of. But these are just the ones recently that people haven't gotten. And there were some cute ones. There was a very cute one. Hold on. Look at this. We got to make them pink and cute. How cute are girls? This is just spray in your eyes. When you try to R us. Not cute. Try to steal our purse. This is just spray. Hold on, where's the really cute one?
I'm terrified too. I've been looking at I've been getting Instagram ads for batons.
Ooh, you're speaking my language.
I kind of want to get one. They have extendable ones where you just click a button and it extends out.
No, those are cool. I dated gang members as a child and they always had those.
I want one.
I needed someone to protect me.
I want a weapon.
Gang members the one that told me when the poopy knocks, let it out. I'm just kidding. Let it out and let me put my dick in your ass now. Look, how cute are girls?
Yeah, that one's
how cute are girls? You'll see it coming too. It's nice. It's a warning. Hello, I'm about to mace you. Do you see yourself getting maced? But I know guys are scared of guys too. I get it.
I did not know that existed, and that is quite alarming.
We're scared.
Yeah.
But okay, so then I went to when I was having a really bad cluster headache, I went to see an acupuncturist and this Chinese man, and he's fucking hilarious. I mean, I'm so honored to be Asian soon. It's like Asians are so. He just was so honest. It's just so funny. This guy was just so brutal and honest. So he's like, he knows exactly what's going on with my headaches. You know, it's trigeminal neuralgia, but it's like in cluster form because I get them in episodically. And but I didn't tell him about my gums hurting, and he was like, make sure they don't take that tooth out because I know it hurts there. And I'm not going to do the accent because some white person decided it was racist. But love and light to the whites.
But you do it on stage.
Love and lights to the whites. You can come see me do it on stage. Okay. No, Todd always, because everyone doesn't think Todd's Asian enough. So he's not Asian. He's like, what do you want me to go? Hello? You guys want me to wear like a race patty hat? What the hell are you guys talking about? But so he's sticking all the pins in. He knows what's going on with me. And I go, well, what causes it? And I'm in it. I'm like about to throw up. He's like holding my hand. He's so nice. And I go, what causes it? He goes, oh, you don't love yourself. I'm like, all right, fucking wait for the headache to pass. and then he starts poking around on this side of my body and he goes, you look strong, but you're weak. I was like, relax on the shadow work, doc. Chill on the fucking shadow. And then I realized that's why everyone's so annoyed with me. Everyone's always so mad at me because I poke at their shadow. I always call out the thing they're hiding. That's all I do all day. Patrick knows.
Yeah.
Patrick knows.
How did it feel when it was coming back at you?
I was like, relax, dude. Chill. But I don't want to stop doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe, but now that I'm aware, I'll be more conscious of it.
Do it more.
Yeah, no, poke.
Yeah.
Now I'm aware. Now I know what I'm doing.
Well, I'm also like, I feel glad he said that to me. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But it also feels like then Tommy, my smoking shaman, American Spirits, he was like, yeah, but that could just be in your subconscious and we're already like working through that. And I was like, okay, good. Because I'm like, I don't really like feel, but then I'm having all these epiphanies about like, my inner child. I'm like, okay, so then I get really bad headache then, and then I get another bad headache the next day. And then, also he was like, spray tan. I was like, don't wipe up my spray tan. He was like, you're getting spray tans. I was like, don't come for my spray tans. He's like, your skin needs to breathe. I'm like, yeah, relax. Don't come for my shadow shaded skin. You leave my shadow shaded skin out of this. They're too cute. I might just have to not let my skin breathe. I might have to suffocate my skin to stay cute. But okay, so then, what else did I want to talk about? There's so many more things I'm learning. So I get another headache and I just realized for the first time that I'm actually like truly grateful for them. I'm like, I'm learning so much. I had that conversation with my dad. My mom's like kind of cracking open a little bit. I found out that I like laying on cement. I mean, that's kind of big. By the way, the Mexican guys that fix the apartment stuff, they like were walking by with ladders and I was like, I hadn't sat down on the ground yet. And I go, what are you guys doing? They're like, plumbing. And I was like, are you walking back through here? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I'm going to be laying on the cement. Don't be weird, okay? Be chill about it. You guys know me. I'm cool. Can you imagine like the people came? There's this thing in Venice where it's called Ghost Town. And it's these guys that used to be gang members and affiliated with gangs who they learn everything about all the homeless people. They know their names, their backstories and stuff. And so then you call them and they come in a little golf cart and they like pick up the homeless people. They'll be like, Dave, come out. Dave, come out of the bathroom, Dave. It's like really cute. It's really nice. They took over my Rite Aid where my Donna lived, my best friend Donna from Rite Aid. Do you ever have those best friends that are people that barely know you, but you see them every day and you just love them?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Patrick?
Yeah, where he's...
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah.
No, but he says he doesn't know, and I'm shocked.
Yeah, I know.
No, Lee, I'm coming for... Listen,
Yeah.
we love Lee, okay?
Sorry, I responded.
No, because I'm like, he's so annoying and chatty. I'm like, there's no way you don't have these people.
Wow.
I have to save him. You felt
Patrick's
bad.
so offended today.
Patrick, his ego was hurt, so I had to hurt your ego to make it even.
No, I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Where you see them all.
But you know what I'm talking about, Lee.
You don't,
So
you don't like run into a stranger. Like you go about your routine in your neighborhood and you run into the same stranger every day and you don't know them, but you start to know them and then you start to kind of break into a little bit of conversation. And then as you get to
and
know
you
them,
know little things.
yeah,
and then
then
every
you're
day.
like, wait, I see this person every day and they're like my best friend.
I love them.
Mm.
I love them. And it's because nothing goes too deep. And if it goes deep, it's quick.
Yeah. That's
You're
the
in and
perfect
out.
part. That's why they're
wow.
beautiful.
And I
'Cause
get...
you don't really know them. People are beautiful until you really get to know them.
Wow, that's a very Les Miserables. That is a very Les Miserables. Well, how about this? People are beautiful till you get to know them and they put their masks up because they get scared that you're going to know them too well. And they get beautiful again when you get to really know them and they
Sure.
drop their mask.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm
So
with
we
you.
got to get you to
I'm
that
with you.
spot.
It was a joke. Yeah.
But I know what you mean. We're getting the cameras. Anyway, I can't believe you think I'm not going to get this done. I have so much power. You don't even understand. I'm wielding power right now.
Do it.
For us all.
I have them. I literally have everything in a box.
No, I know it's going to happen. So I think people are trying so hard to find people too, find partners that we're not like being present with each other and feeling if there's actually a vibe. And we're trying to force things and just, yeah, it's like, because like with Todd, who I'm like, by the way, lying on concrete, crying about how much I love Todd, just like, oh, I love him. And Randy's like licking my face. And Mexicans are just bringing in ladders by and ice is grabbing them. And I'm like, not those ones. They take up some of my good guys. I'm like, I don't like these guys. But like with Todd, it was like we were friends and I trusted him and then it just shifted one day and then it was like undeniable after that. But it was just like, it didn't start like that.
It's something that I struggle with. I don't even really make moves because it's like, I assume nobody really wants me to. But when I do, I feel like
Can we sit in the sadness of that line? I want to feel it. I want to be the concrete that takes that pain from you.
But
you need to do self-love work, my friend.
And it feels like when I do, I go on a couple dates and they're like, oh, I just want to be friends.
Yeah.
I don't see anything romantic here.
Right.
I just want to be friends. And so that is definitely something I struggle with where I'm like, you know what? F it. I'm doing my own thing.
Right.
You know, and I know it like I have some maybe incel-y tendencies, but I don't feel like they are that. I just do my own thing.
That's usually a thing I throw at people. I'm very cute that you said it out loud. Josh Potter's always gets mad at me. I'm like, you're having incel. He's like, I am not. And he's not. He's like simp, really. He's a really true simp. He's just the simpiest of all the simps. I mean, we're watching The Simpsons when we're looking at every character's Josh bringing a girl a Diet Coke. She's like, God, a girl just like says she wants something. Josh just appears handing it to her. He's got everything to offer in the world to these girls except two working eyes. He can escort you through life. He can't drive you, but he can escort you through life. But yeah, I would say that is probably would be what my guess would be. Not that you asked, but it would just be self-love for you to work on, and then you would radiate that out, and then they would know you were ready to be a boyfriend and not just a friend.
Yeah, but I'm Lee Miserable.
Miserable.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
It is.
Whatever. Or you just find a fucking little emo girl that'll fucking cut herself with you.
Yeah.
Be little cutters.
It's the best.
And you can live in that apartment I lived in. You can have the pizza boxes.
I never grew out of it. It's just 14 to 40.
Crackies are fun. Listen, I did a crackie for 2 years. I lived in 2 years. Oh. Use two wrists, two inner thighs, one razor. It's cute. It's romantic. You could write, "Will you marry me?" on the razor.
If you're patient, like girls will give enough indicators of interest to where it eventually boils over.
Or they'll make the move eventually if they get like annoyed with you.
It can get to the point if you play your cards right, you stay patient. It boils over to where it's almost like your face is just melt. Like when the kiss is there. Seriously, when the kiss
I know, but I'm surrendering to the vulnerability of what you're saying right now.
What do you mean?
You just said a poem. You just said a poem to us.
Patrick is very romantic.
It was very cute. Keep going.
No, well, I mean, it just gets to a point where it's almost like it was supposed to be the kiss.
Can we put some music behind this?
No, stop it.
Yes. No, keep going, but we are going to tease a little because it's very, very vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. One, it has to be the right girl. I mean, girls will give indicators of interest. They will give in eventually. I mean, honestly, you can. The more you just talk with them, you can get in the habit.
And I think if you're not mad, like there's a seething anger underneath, and I think that's where I don't think you have those incel tendencies, because I think really what I mean by that is like, and I don't think Josh has this either at all, but there's just an anger and an entitlement.
Yes.
And girls can sense that. And it's like, we have the right to not vibe with you. And we're actually doing you a favor when we tell you that we're not interested, because it's giving you, like, you go find someone that is. But I think ultimately it's the girl's choice of who her partner is. And I think that's how it's been in history. And I think all of the Bibles and all of the books, I think they just mistranslated it if it doesn't say that. Because I really do think it's like, you know, the alpha thing's not to like pounce, it's to like get invited in. It's like a vampire. You want to get invited in the house.
Yeah.
You don't want to like, and that's, you get to suck our period blood then. You got to say something crazy. You can't just be doing woo-woo the whole fucking time. Well, guys, I've been Annie Lederman. And me and you too. Let me see if I had anything else I wanted to talk about.
I'm probably going to have to head to
I know, I got to head out in
the
10.
whole crew is doing.
Oh, you got to head out.
What are you guys doing?
Like a bunch of people are going to see at the New Beverly. There's a double header of Dumb and Dumber and then Ace Ventura.
Who's the whole gang?
Ryan, the manager.
It's just him and Ryan. You just are going on a bro date with Ryan?
No, so I don't know the entire crew, but it's
All right.
Well, it's a
we
little
do-
unsafe over there. I'd like to give you one of these.
If you need to go in,
We're going to have to leave it in. We're literally going to have to leave that in because we were running out of time.
Yeah,
we have to leave in what you just said.
all right.
I'm just telling you.
If you're, we're getting a little.
Tell you
loose.
guys.
We're getting a little loose here.
Yeah.
But if you do have to go in 10 minutes, we should wrap, and then we have work
Right.
to do.
Okay. And we can do that. I just told my managers to pick me up. I have to be on stage at the Laugh Factory at 10:30, but I'm making him pick me up so I don't have to drive.
Okay.
All right. So here's what I did want to say. I had one more thing. I was talking to a friend of mine who's a big babe. Okay. She's a babe. And she was saying, I feel weird I don't like what my set is now. I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like when people post clips of me, because she's known for being such a fucking babe. And I said to her, because I relate to this, I think I'm going through a transition where I'm going from all of my fan base when I started, not all of it, but like most of the beginning of my fan base was men that were like trying to fuck me. Okay. And then that sucks because that's like gonna fade, right? Like I'm gonna get old and ugly. Well, I'll be cute and old. But I'll be a Michelle Pfeiffer. But you're going from like men who want to fuck you to people who fuck with you. And that resonated with her. So it's like, now this is what we're doing now, guys. Okay, so this is like guys and girls who fuck with me. So let's stay. And if this stuff resonates with you, like stay with me, because I'm learning more and things are going to get better and lighter and cooler. And if you don't want that, it's been beautiful. It's been nice.
Anyone's gonna save the world.